Hodge.
Good morning, everybody. It is just after 6, and I'm flying solo today. The weather is supposed to be crap. It hasn't started yet. I'm hoping I can get some stuff done before it really comes. It's like 80% chance of rain today. Thunderstorms coming this afternoon. So we're going to get out. We're going to get done what we can. Not a lot of sales locally to me, so I'm going a couple towns over where there's a whole bunch that are supposed to be happening. And fingers crossed that we find some stuff. So let's get rolling. Do you have, like, I see these are in the free bin, but would you have other video games you might be looking to sell?
I went through them last night thinking, do I want to get rid of it? And
No?
That I was...
And nothing older? Like, I'm looking for old stuff, like Nintendo and Game Boys and stuff like that?
No,
Okay.
that stuff I'm hanging on to.
Okay, no, that's cool.
I've sold it
Understandable.
too many times.
Any other video games by chance?
This is the only other one that I got. We had a neighbor last
Super Mario Bros. All-Stars.
Oh, okay, with the whole Wii bundle, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing, no older systems or anything like that, eh? No.
Bye-bye. Yeah, we got the Wii and then Super Mario Bros. All-Stars.
Okay.
For a little bit.
There's the Fit and the Tony Hawk.
Yeah, the Tony Hawk doesn't have that skateboard thing though.
Oh. I think he took it out to the car for you. No, he didn't. Oh, he took the tree. Here, I'll help.
You're looking for 20 for it, eh? Is that what you got on it? 20 for everything, for the whole bundle?
For the whole Wii system and that, adapter,
Yeah, and the games? Okay.
the nunchuck, two
Two
remotes.
controllers? Okay. I'll, would you toss those in with it, and I'll do it for the 20?
Yeah.
Cool. I'll take it. So, I do realize it is early. It's 7:17 in the morning right now, but I'm headed to, or was headed to, a yard sale, and I see at least 6 signs up advertising it, and I get there, there's nothing, no setup. It is starting to rain, so if you decided to cancel it for rain, take your signs down. Seriously, like, I'm glad I have my schedule of houses that I know I'm going to go hit, so I can just move on to the next one, but seriously, there was like 6 signs up advertising that yard sale. Just very annoying, so. Pet peeve of yard sales. Anyways, 1 score so far this morning, and we will keep on trucking, and hopefully this rain holds out and we get some other stuff. Alright, today, sorry, I was probably really loud there. Today has been a bust. I'm going to the last sale before I start heading home. There is a small chance I'll hit up a couple yard sales closer to home, but I don't think so. That was a multi-family sale I just came from where there was 2 people, but there's supposed to be 1 here. Fingers crossed there's something going on. If not, like I said, it's a bust. And, I mean, not a bust, I guess. I got some things, but still, not that good. Yeah, there's a sale here. Let's see what we can find. Okay, so good news, bad news. The good news is I have a lot to go pick up that I didn't have earlier. I was kind of negotiating back and forth with somebody. It took a while for them to get back to me, but it's mine now. I'm on my way to get it. Bad news is I have to drive back to where I was this morning, so it's going to be about an hour and a half round trip, but it'll be worth it. So I brought my glasses here. Hopefully I will be able to catch some footage. Hey man, how's it going?
Pretty good, how are you?
Good. Is everything here, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Awesome. Let's take a quick peek, you don't mind, eh?
Yeah, no, by all means. So there's a lot of PSP games.
Cool.
There's too much. Some of them are just in case.
Just the loose ones?
Yeah,
Awesome, yeah.
exactly. So those ones
Those
are
ones
still
there.
used.
Cool.
Those are games.
So So the other guy just backed out, just didn't bother coming.
Yeah, it was some girl's name
Oh.
on Kijiji there.
Okay, cool.
So these have been updated. Actually, I found sleeves for all of them.
Oh,
Now, these
cool.
ones don't have Nintendo on them.
Yeah, that's fine.
But
Some
those
do,
ones
some don't.
have Nintendo on them, so
Yeah, they make them like that for whatever reason.
yeah.
They ended up with some of the generic ones, so sweet. No, that's awesome.
So the bags down here. So there's a PlayStation game.
Okay, cool.
RAM card. Whatever that memory card goes.
That'll be for an
into,
N64, I believe. Yeah.
And then this freaking Japanese.
Oh yeah, I saw that in one of your ads too.
No idea what the hell. Everything's
Very cool, man.
And all the Game Boy Advance games are not there.
In this guy here with
Yeah,
the SP. Awesome.
Girl ones and
Sweet. No, everything's looking good, sir. Thank you. That's awesome.
No, I appreciate you driving all the way up here.
Yeah, no worries. No worries. Yeah, that's all right. No worries. All right. So, definitely a good score, and I'm happy. Let's head home. All right, I am back to show you everything that I got. As you can see, the day was saved by the late pickup that I got to grab. The rain we had a bunch of rain on the Saturday, and I guess it scared away everybody from having yard sales. In my town, there was only like 5 or 6 yard sales. That was part of the reason why I decided to go venture further away. And in the end, it was worth it. So we will go over everything I got. Very first yard sale I went to was a 2-house yard sale, and he had some free PC games. So I got the following: Blood 2, The Chosen, Battlefield 1942, so this is a collection of The Road to Rome 1942 and Secret Weapons of World War II, and Battlefield 2. He did not have any video games he was looking to sell, but I went over to his neighbor's house and they had a Wii there. So we got a Wii Fit, 2 controllers and a nunchuck, system with hookups, and 4 games. Wii Fit Plus, Tony Hawk Ride, and the one to make it worthwhile, Super Mario All-Stars. I paid $20 for that lot. I also got him to toss in 2 other items with that. First one being ESPN Winter Games on the PS2 and a copy of Finding Dory on DVD. I ended up going back to a yard sale that had all those signs up where I went to their house first and it wasn't open. It didn't look like there was going to be a yard sale. I guess it was just way too early, and no video games there, but I did get a Blu-ray, and that is Con Air. So I own this on DVD, so I've now upgraded my DVD to a Blu-ray. And I was driving around just trying to find some other sales. Unfortunately, there was nothing else to be had, nothing worthwhile. But I drove past a house that looked like they may have had a sale the previous weekend, and they had a box out front. Obviously, that's a universal sign for free stuff. Take it if you want. And I managed to score some VHS and some manuals. So these VHS are just going to go up on eBay. I know horror movies are popular, so I grabbed the following: Psycho, Full Metal Jacket. I know it's not really a horror, but Stanley Kubrick. A Nightmare on Elm Street 2, and A Nightmare on Elm Street 5. I'm hoping I'll be able to flip those guys on eBay fairly easily. And of course, digging around in that box, I found just a mismatch of manuals. We have a demo disc here for PS1, or PS2 I think, demo disc for PS2, Destroy All Humans, and then some manuals, Echo the Dolphin, a Super Nintendo manual, N64, Super Nintendo System, Super Nintendo Controller, Super Game Boy, the cover's ripped on it, Super Mario World, Super Mario All-Star, Star Fox 64, and Donkey Kong 64. If they did have games, it would have been last weekend, and I did not go to that area then, so unfortunately I missed out, but glad to grab those anyways, and it was free. And if you look right up here where I'm pointing, you'll see my new Chip and Dale Rescue Ranger stuffies that I picked up. I'll toss a picture in as well so you can see close up. But I picked those up for $5. I was very happy to grab those. Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers is my favorite game on the NES, so to have those in my collection, and they're from like 80, I think it was 88 is when they were from. So, and I made a visit over to one of my favorite game stores to go to, Video Game Buzz. If you're in the Orangeville area, go check it out. Marty is an awesome guy, and while I was there, I made some trades. Marty ended up tossing me this, and it's the basic set for a NES. It is in very, very rough shape. It's kind of hard to tell but it actually still has the styrofoam inside of it, and he said he wouldn't be able to sell it just because it's in such rough shape, so he just gave it to me. So that's awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Marty. And I made some trades with him, as I said, and I got the following 3 games. Child of Light and Valiant Hearts on the Nintendo Switch. Sealed Harvest Moon Animal Parade on the Wii. And Rune Factory Tides of Destiny on the Wii. I'm very close to getting all of the Wii games that I want. I think there's only maybe 2 more I need. I have to check my list. And now the meat and potatoes that I know everybody's been waiting to see. I picked up a big lot of stuff off of Kijiji, and I actually had to drive back to where I was yard selling that day to get it, but it was worthwhile. Paid a decent amount for it, but in the long run, it will be worth it. So I'm going to quickly run through everything that I got. A stack of PSP movies and games. Nothing really noteworthy except for a copy of Mega Man Powered on the loose copy on the PSP, but everything else is pretty standard generic stuff. NHL 2001 on the PS1. The Lego Star Wars games on the GameCube. Red Game Boy Advance, no charger, but it works fine. And a bunch of Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Color games. Cars, Looney Tunes, Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen, Get a Clue, Barbie Ocean Discovery, Barbie Magic Genie, don't worry, I'm getting to some good stuff. Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Spooked, The Little Mermaid, Lemmings, Krusty's Funhouse, Star Wars, Spider-Man, and Mario Tennis because my camera decided to die, so I had to postpone this video. Alright, back on track. Now to the meat of the pickup, the good stuff. First being a Japanese converter to play Famicom games and a Japanese 31 and 1 cart. I tried it out, and just your standard like knockoff games that are on this. The NES games, Golf, Rad Racer 2, Super Mario Bros. 3, Super Mario Bros. 3, Dr. Mario, Super Mario Bros., Duck Hunt, Swords and Serpents, Monster Party, Kirby's Adventure, and The Legend of Zelda Grey Kart, which I do not own, and now this will become a part of my collection. Super Nintendo games, Mario Paint, Super Tennis, NHL 94, Al Unser Jr.'s Road to the Top, Tiny Toons Adventure, Buster Bus Loops, The Lion King, Super Mario World, Really Rough Donkey Kong Country, and Earthworm Jim. And last but not least, the N64 games. Major League Baseball presents Ken Griffey Jr., Extreme GE2, Glover, Really Rough GoldenEye, The World Is Not Enough, Pilot Wing 64, Star Wars Shadow of the Empire, Iggy's Wrecking Ball, Yoshi's Story, Super Mario 64, and Mario Party. So there was definitely a lot of value in that lot. I will be able to make some money off that. Obviously, I wouldn't buy it if that was not the case. Not a lot going into my collection from that stuff. I said the Zelda will go into my collection, and there may be a couple of the Game Boy games I might keep, but for the most part, the rest is going to be to flip and sell. That is all of my pickups. Like I said, yard sales weren't really that good. Hopefully next weekend is better. That lot made the weekend really, really worthwhile, and yeah, it just turned the crap weekend into a good weekend. All right, thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you next week.